Alright, so last time we managed to conquer all these lands and then form an empire based on the Sultanate of Roum. I guess now the question is what to do next. Let's see. The kingdom next to us is said to be inherited by our dynasty member, my cousin. I don't think I did the same with Hungary yet. But I need another appointing kidnapper for that one. Holy Roman Empire? It's always elective. Oh, you could mess with France a little. Or we could just declare war on the Pope. We could do that. We do have the option. No, we have to control Italy for that one. It's a bit too long-term of a goal. We only have like 160 years before the game ends. Egypt is ruled by our dynasty. Actually, let's focus on reforming today. Because we were going to do that, but we never actually did last time. However, in order to do that, we're going to have to take another holy site. So, let's see if there's anyone we can war in particular. We need more prestige. Huh. When did Gloucester become such a big kingdom? Definitely not historically accurate, I'll tell you what. Mongol Empire is pretty shattered now. There's this weird situation where the actual heir to the Mongols wasn't actually getting the proper armies. Oh well, I've seen weirder. Alright, let's go invade Sweden. Actually, let's just conquer it here. Yeah, they're in the middle of a war. They're fine. Just get the Duchy of Upland. Oh, there we go. It is now up for me to lead the vast empire my father left. Well, I guess technically no one left behind because I formed it right as soon as I took over. I think? No, I think this is just a bug. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and rearrange my shirt. Oh, the things I shall accomplish! Like picking a fight with Sweden. Oh, right. That eats up a lot of gold. Land! Land! I think we need better siege weapons. We'll get around to hiring some after this war. The child of my dynasty. Did I remember to start recording? I remember to start recording. Get back here and die! I can't make shield maidens. Ah, but I gain 40 stress because I'm arrogant. Better not do that. And now I can start kidnapping people. Who should I start kidnapping? Well, the heir to Hungary is very kidnappable. It's not like he has an heir yet. Ah, that's a lot of levies in one stack. Calls for Crusader to be declared knighting. Knitting? How do I think it's knitting. A parade of important locals from Constantinople have spent the day trooping through my hall, each one with a unique grievance against my sister Ingfrieda. Some complain about her behavior, others to her honor, but all agree on one thing: she's a disgrace to the court. The unwashed masses called for nothing less than a declaration of knitting, casting her out. My mother Ulfhildr insists that her behavior is actually quite pious, but her snarling burghers claim Ulfhildr simply doesn't have to deal with the consequences of each virtue. I could disown and banish her, or insist that she's blameless, or say that this isn't a matter for the Emperor. Let's see, what am I feeling? I'm cynical, callous, and also arrogant, and diligent. So do I have to be callous and just leave her to the mob? Or do I have to be arrogant and claim... Well, this is a very odd choice. It's so hard acting in character. But family is family, I guess. She's blameless, I tell ya, blameless! A little bit of local unrest, but that'll be fine. Nothing a little tyranny can't solve. Ooh, who can I challenge to trial by combat? Just a couple counts. perfect opportunity has presented itself. Tamas will be traveling from the castle to a nearby town with nary any guards. He must think himself safe. Perfect time to strike. How could this happen? My agents were waiting and waiting at the correct time and place, but Thomas never appeared. He must have gotten wind that something was going on. But at least he will never know that I was involved. His luck will not last. Time to try again. Where are my mangonels? There it is. Oh, hey, Holly. Hey, Edgar. And hello, Safika. Hold on, I forgot to turn on chat for the game again. Curse you, Twitch Studio, for not saving this chat overlay. Raise voices at the teammate. Yeah, a bunch of raiders. With my agents coming and going freely at the court in Visegrad, Thomas is within reach. The agents are in position to a small group of people in the middle of the night, and to cover them as they depart undetected. Ideally while muffling the screams of a kicking burlap sack. I like the sound of this plan. I can't believe it worked. It was as simple as letting some of my allies into the castle in the middle of the night. Thomas is no doubt kicking himself over the poor security. Thankfully, it's a lot better where he is now. Hope he likes his new quarters. Oh, great, and I have some plans for you. First, you gotta murder your spouse. Hooray, my rival died. And I lose stress. And the war's going good. Ah, someone discovered my plot to murder. That's unfortunate. Let's bribe more people until it works. Wait. Since when did one of my family members become a part of Hungary? Huh. Neat. I'm gonna have to revoke this from him. Unless if he feels like converting. Sure. To put on an act, an overheard whisper and a sharp glare are the final pieces that make the puzzle fall into place. My concubine Hafriter is more well versed in the art of intrigue than she would everyone believe. To know there is a woman like that at court makes me feel rather nervous. However, I might learn a lot if I can get her to trust me. I'll convince her that we're cut from the same cloth. Let's see. Meanwhile, where's another holy site we can usurp? Well, there's this holding owned by Denmark. And, well, what happened here? Huh. I don't think this was supposed to happen. Oh. Looks like this guy decided to invade just smack dab in the middle of the Holy Roman Empire. And won. I don't know how that happened. I mean, obviously he won, otherwise it would not have happened. Ugh. Just such disgusting borders. It's so purple. Ugh. Alright, well, while we're going there... You know, maybe this is a good time to award the Holy Roman Empire. There we go. Declare an invasion on Lotharingia. Yay! Do I have enough crossbows? I think that's enough crossbows. It takes many days, but at long last I coincidentally stumble upon Hafrida while she's alone. Lady Hafrida, I've been meaning to... If you walk into a room to find your spouse yelling at the young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? Is she testing me? Maybe this is my opportunity to convince her that we have a lot in common. In the middle of march to battle, just as you are setting up camp, an officer approaches you to ask what should be done with a spy that's been caught. Spy? No matter. March on. Hooray, she liked my answers enough to teach me more about intrigue. Hope you're not afraid of snakes. Not that one. Where's my prison? There it is. Recruit this guy into the court. And now the heir to Hungary is within my court. I could just marry him into my dynasty. Quite the lovely cat you have, my lord. You are very perceptive. Everyone loves cats. I am going to pet this cat. It's not actually that in-depth, it's just mostly waiting around for stuff to happen and reacting to it accordingly. Well, until the next expansion comes out, which is due in February. Oh no. Not another adultery scandal. Well, you guys have fun with your adultery. I'm gonna go host a witch coven. Because that's perfectly okay. I wonder who else is there in a war with. They're in a war with Barcelona and Barcelona. They're at war with two different people for the Duchy of Barcelona. Well, good luck to them. Two yellow eyes follow me as I cross the hallway. A small meow breaks the silence as Freya pounces for my ankle. She has seen better days, but age has never stopped. As she prances away, I see that she left me a gleaming gift where she'd been hiding. Thank you, fair lady. She gave me 2 coins. Hooray for cats. More adultery going around. Ah, dang it. Bunch of Frisians wiped out some of my armies. Okay, reinforce them before they get all wiped out. Yay. Alright, now go back. This castle's never been this free of rodents before. Keep up the good work. Blah blah blah. My vassal count brought forward evidence that this child was actually fathered by my vassal. Oh dear. Seems like everyone just wants to seduce everyone in here. Wait a minute. Hold on a tick. Since when did the Queen of Sweden become my vassal? What the heck? I look away from the map for 2 minutes and suddenly I gained a kingdom. What? Okay, how the heck did this work? Okay, so I think this guy was actually my vassal who was in this county, and he inherited the Kingdom of Sweden via a faction demand. Then she inherited it. Okay, well this is weird. Oh, right, you can go free. Hmm. Well, speaking of which, I should probably keep this guy in mind. He's also an heir to another realm. Let's make him stewardship. He's just a cat. You don't have to be so angry. Let's see. Liberty faction is being a butt. Oh. Hooray! I captured the Holy Roman Emperor. Now I can immediately enforce demands and claim the Kingdom of Lotharingia. Victory! And now the border looks even more messy. Ew. Well, first, let's usurp this kingdom title. And let's give it to someone who's not going to inherit anything. Sure, let's give it to you. Alright, I need to okay, now I have enough holy sites. Now I just need to get enough piety. Sure, we'll hold a grand bloat. Return you, demand your conversion. Nope, he's not going to be... He's zealous, so he's not going to want to convert. Well, at least I can recruit you. Let's see, is there anyone I can sacrifice in particular? Sure, the Duke of Northgal. Designate sacrifice. This is an excellent opportunity to impress the nobility. Alright, we should probably start focusing our efforts on theology, if we want to reform our old faith. Let's see, who else can we kidnap and usurp? Poland seems like a good candidate. Abduct one, murder the other. And bribe everyone until it works. To the brash Emperor Hockney. We will not stand for your vile oppression of good Saxon Catholics any longer. Our time is now at hand. With St. George guiding us, we will rise up and free ourselves from your heathen rule. Want freedom? You shall have it in death. Rally your troops. That's a lot of peasants, but I am used to suppressing peasant revolts. Well, as soon as when I can actually raise my armies. Okay, let's raise it somewhere further away. Much better. Murder. Murder. Oppression. Now that's a violence Now that's the violence How did the line go? Violence apparent in the system. That's what it is. There you go. That's one peasant revolt quashed. And one heir kidnapped again. I would like for you to consider my claim for the chiefdom of Samosata. I'll do it eventually. Yeah, they tend to be like that, yes. Mostly because I kind of have the game on highest speed possible. "10 useful tricks to murder your liege and usurp his position." Just clickbaits like that all the time. Totally. Yeah, exactly. Died in childbirth, beat the odds with this one easy trick. Don't die. There, you get to make war whenever you want. Oh, actually, I can't actually change the contract. Dang it, you already changed the contract on your own. Alright, there you go. Have fun warring on the neighboring realms. Join me in front of the fire. Let us evoke your fury. Let me fetch my bear pelt. You summoned a truly impressive rage. Those logs stood no chance. And I become a berserker. By chopping a lot of wood. Apparently. Oh, when did you become imprisoned? We can't have that. I need him alive. Alright, well I guess I have to facilitate the succession process faster. Chop chop, snip snip. And my spy master died. There. Ah, but he discovered I'm trying to murder him. I'm gonna need to invite more people. Assassin! Time has come, agents in place, and murder. Yes, it worked. Hooray, he managed to free himself. And now he'll be forced to honor the marriage contract. And any child that comes from this union will be of my dynasty. And another peasant rabble war. Ugh. Where is it this time? Now it's close to home. There you go, that was easy. If only real life revolts were that easy to suppress. Now there's a Liberty faction demand. Fine. Dang vassals getting uppity. Who do you think gave them those lands in the first place anyway? They should be more grateful. I swear I'm gonna murder all of them one day. We go full tyrant. That's what I'll do. Oh, and the kingdom that was here got broken. Now it's just a bunch of independent counts. All right, who else can I kidnap? You? Sure. Oh, who am I getting attacked by? Was I don't even remember getting into this war. But oh well, it's just one. It's just a single county count. Try saying that 10 times fast. Alrighty. Now we can actually reform our faith. Who's not going to convert? You two. What if I bribe you to change your faith? Will that work? That's probably going to work. Yep, now just one left. You. There we go. Alright, we do want a warmonger. Let's go righteous. Head of faith. Oh, right. Speaking of which. We should set up a proper head of faith location. Let's just do one more war then. Call to arms! And another kidnapping. Yay, kidnaps. Oh, they're just gonna charge directly into me. Convenient. Ah, now they beat me. I wasn't prepared enough. Oh, what if I bring in more people? What? No, let me bring in more people, dang it. How much people do they have? Ooh, 37,000. I wonder if I have any allies I can call in. I have this count I can call in. Others are not actually my dynasty yet. It's gonna take another killing, another set of murders to install them. What I can do is hire mercenaries. Why fight your own battles when you can pay people to do it for you? Let's get some cheap ones. I'm not in the mood for anything too expensive. Converge and execute. Wow, they still have that many forces. This might not have been the best of ideas. Run away! Run away! Alright, time to regroup, resupply. Oh! Oh, hooray! This despot died, so his children, who are my dynasty, now control these two kingdoms. Let's see if we can call them into our wars. Can I? Nah, can't. Is there any... Can I marry off any of my sons in for alliances? No, that's my vassal. Oh, that works. Since I am their dynasty head, I can beg. Well, not really beg. I can demand that they convert to my faith. Now we can call them to war. Well, the game is called Crusader Kings, so there are a lot of kings. And there's some emperors too. Like this guy. He's the Holy Roman Emperor. Giant lobster, where? Where's this giant lobster you speak of? Oh, the map. Duh. Yeah, I really like the... I kind of like the paper map aesthetic as soon as you zoom out a lot. Kind of really makes you feel like it's a real map. There's like a little thing here, just a little bit of sea creatures here, a boat here, random sea serpent there, and the lobster. And a giant... and some krakens here. And an oriental boat right here. Ah, and there's a smallpox in our midst. Alright, who's good in... Alright, who's learned enough to be a physician? There we go. My wife has 19 learning. Alright, good luck dealing with the smallpox. Time has come for drastic measures. She became disfigured, but the treatment was successful. Alright, where the heck are my allies? Oh no. My son accidentally became castrated. Whoops. And now he can't succeed because now he's no longer potent. Sucks to be him. Alright, well, there's our allies. Let's see if we can set up a surprise attack on... So we can go... Actually, let's see if we can start at Cornwall. We're gonna need time to disembark. Charge! They haven't actually showed up yet. Where are they? Ah, there they are. Oh, I am in serious debt. Once we can ransom some prisoners. Alright, prisoners, you're free to go as soon as you give me money. If you don't have money, hope your relatives do. Alright, you became an adult. I'm gonna recruit you into my court. No, get back here and fight me, coward! Ugh. Probably should have had that one before. That's a lot of gold for extending contract. Ah, how do they keep beating us? Ah, darn it, we lost the war. Well, if we can't beat him, murder him. That's a lot of depth. There you go, now he's murdered. Should have done this before, but no, I had to be impatient and just war first, or before anything else happened. Or at least my vassals are getting a good use out of the contract I set for them. Oh, time to go on a raid. It's been a while, but... maybe you can get some prisoners, some gold. Too many pop-ups. Research bomb parts. Not sure, we should probably arrange a marriage for him. Let's see if there's anyone good for an alliance. Sure. Traders returned. Alright, we're almost built back up to a speed again. And he's even in a Liberty War. Perfect. Just a couple more months and we can war one more time. There we go. Alright, well, while they're busy with their own wars, let's attempt to do a conquest again. We're nothing if not stubborn. Probably will toss us back into debt again for a while, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to let my subjects make. Let's just abandon this scheme. It's not going to work at 5%. Someone's plotting against me. No, I'm not going to be in a white piece this time. Because unlike last time, I actually prepared. Somewhat. Man, let's go back to kidnapping people in my spare time. Let's kidnap you. Alright, resupply, and... Dang it. Murder duck scheme was exposed. Alright, everyone just charge. There you go, that worked better that time. Oh, what's going on here? You have evidence of my consorting with demons. I mean, yeah, feel free to reveal it if you want. People think I'm a witch. Oh no. Well, as long as they don't burn me, I should be fine. Hooray! Duchy conquered. Let's usurp this duchy. With you. Now we can reform the faith. That took way longer than necessary. Alright, who's not converting? You... Okay, that's fine. They're not really very significant vassals. Put up a spiritual head of faith. No bastards. Alright, what are our options? I'm keeping Warmonger, so we can keep... So we're effectively choosing from two. Syncretism, Preachers, Reincarnation... We could get Communion. We could. We could give mendicant preachers to increase our rate of conversions. Yeah, that might be nice, actually. I think we can keep patron gods. Do we even need to change anything? Actually, let's take legalism. Because vassals and counties are less likely to join factions against a virtuous ruler. So as long as we're good, then that should be fine. And other rulers who are also this. And since we just created this theocratic duke, then he'll become our spiritual head of faith. Which is why I wanted to conquer this duchy first instead of doing it earlier. Anyway, Reformed faith. The Asatru Reformation. At long last, I have managed to gather every important goatee in the world together so that they can discuss our beliefs and establish an official doctrine to guide our faith into the future. Impassioned Godar are already talking about launching great holy wars to spread their new faith across the world, and are asking all adherents to put old disputes aside and come together for the sake of the new faith. The Asatru Godar have chosen Samunder as their new Falkir, who will determine religious doctrine and arbitrate interfaith disputes for the entire Asatru world. The world will see that Odin favors us. That's a lot of gold. Actually, let it actually ask for gold. Then we can found a holy order. Where do we want it, though? Yeah, this city will be fine. With your support, Grand Mr. Tools has founded the Yoms Vikings. It's not much, but give it time and they'll grow to be a formidable size. Right, let's go back to kidnapping sprees. When did Ireland form? And they also have Wales. Oh, time to abduct another heir. How do you like this? How do you like the stew, my lord? Mixed in with pieces of vegetables and fatty chunks of meat, the stringy texture interrupted with what looks to be short and sparse fur. When asked about the ingredients, my private cook Porun only smiles and tries to placate me. My only wish is to serve you, my lord. She thinks she can keep a secret from me. Despite my best efforts, I was not able to gain access to the kitchens in a way that would not arouse Porun's suspicions. Mystery will gnaw at me. Oh no, my friend the King of Sweden died. And right before I had a chance to abduct, to murder his spouse. Crusade for Lotharingia. Catholic rulers, invigorated by a call to arms of Pope Alexander, have started to gather a large host of zealots to wage a crusade against all enemies of the cross in Lotharingia. More and more fanatics are drawn in every day in what will soon be a mighty army of the cross, assembled to bring war upon our lands. We can only pray that Tyr, the courage and fortitude to stand against the tide of infidels. Tyr, protect us from these infidels. That's going to be unfortunate. They have a lot more military than we do. Oh, there goes a crusade. Hordes of infidels rallied by Pope Alexander have begun their march on Lotharingia. These savage warriors, clearly inspired by Loki, will ravage our lands and slaughter our people without mercy if we do not stop them. For the good of all the Satru faithful in Lotharingia, we must prevail. Oh, here comes the Crusaders. Incoming! Yeah, they have over twice the forces we do. Ugh. Who else is in this war aside from me then? Just another Duke and the Holy Order. Great. Once we can just take them on in a head-to-head fight. Charge! What happened? Count Simon is the new rightful candidate of this crusade. Oh, okay, I guess he was the beneficiary. Or something. Well, that's one army defeated. Which army now requires our attention? Over there. And ransom everyone who gets caught. Kill them all while they're all scattered and broken. What the? A faction? I don't have time to deal with factions right now. Ugh, peasants. Why is it always peasants? Take that! Your Crusaders are no match for my Berserkers. Oh, there's a big army. How are we doing? We are doing pretty okay. Not doing so well on the occupied holdings, however. And we are definitely in a lot of debt. Get back here and fight, cowards! Actually, we can barely win this one. We're just in so much debt. Oh, and there's a lot more enemies. Oh dear. And the fools rush in. Got another army of the papacy to deal with. Get back here. We are technically still pushing them back. That's good. Not doing so good on the conquered territories bit, though. Split the army in half, have the half siege down this holding, have the other half siege down this holding. Now and everyone's starving. Here, split off and forge or something. Alright, who else is in the area? Surprisingly not much. Just a couple more holdings to take back. Oh, that's a large force right there. As I look at fear at my almost empty coffers, my herald announces that 4 of my vassals have arrived. We come bearing gold, my liege, a donation to defeat our enemies, Jarl Roggenbalder announces. With me, I bring the magnanimous Jarl Flosi, the chivalrous Jarl Arngrimir, and the elegant Valkyr Saimunder. We only ask for you to lead us to victory. Well, I do appreciate your generosity, but I don't think it's going to make a dent in this large debt. Also take it, though. How are we doing on the prisoners front? Well, there's a lot of them. Might as well ransom. Yep, that cuts it down a bit. Not a lot, just a bit. Alright, let's take out this army. Converge and execute. And as soon as we take down this last, reclaim this last holding, we should be great. Woo! There we go. We've won enough battles, and reclaimed all the holdings that were occupied by the Catholic Crusaders. No titles change hands. The defenders divide P81. The pitiful soldiers of St. George were no match to our warriors. Under the wise and pious leadership of Emperor Hokni, the Asatru faithful repelled the invaders and reaffirmed once more their claim over Lotharingia. Perhaps next time the Catholic King Bishop will not be so eager to throw away the lives of his followers in a futile attempt to test the power of Tyr. It's supposed to be Pope instead of King Bishop. I think it goes by, but I think it checks for the tier of the titles instead, due to how the game's programmed. The infidels tasted the wrath of Tyr. To the obnoxious Emperor Hogni, your low character is a subject of Greek plays. I know when I am defeated, it seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demands. Catholicism fervor decreased by 15. What do we got? I call upon you to honor our alliance and join me in the French Catholic uprising. Alright. It's probably not much. I could probably just send my men at arms. Oh, that is actually a lot of people. Oh, it was no longer valid to continue. That was fast. And I think we can let our Valkyr go independent. Hopefully they can take the fight to the rest of England. Sweden's not doing so great, though. Norse faiths have now access to great holy wars. With Norse faithful beset from every corner by blasphemers, Valkyr has decided that it is time for all warriors of Tyr to pick up arms to defend their sacred grounds by planning a magnificent campaign of religious conquest. It's time to do a little crusading of our own. The faithful prepare for war. Glorious news has reached my court. Valkyr has decided that it's time for all righteous Asatruans to unite under a single banner and march against the enemies of our faith in a great holy war for the glory of Tyr. To all of those who will join this sacred quest, the Archpriest ensures a place in Asgard. My warriors will be ready to fight. I don't know exactly where we're going for. I'll figure it out. Ooh, By showing sufficient devotion and gathering favor of the clergy, I can ensure that my dynasty is forever enshrined as a holy bloodline under divine protection. Valkyr has at least 75 opinion of you, you're an organized faith, and control one or more holy sites and have the maximum devotion level. Perform the final rites. My unwavering devotion towards Odin's representatives on Earth has not gone unnoticed. Valkyr Samundar has officially recognized my family's contributions and consecrated our name as eternal defenders of the Asatru faith. Virtue without fault. Alright, where are we going? We are going for the Kingdom of Sweden. Well, whatever's left over of it. I might as well give them independence. They're kind of a pain to maintain. Alright, who should I appoint as my beneficiary? Sure, my son who's not going to inherit anything. If I had enough piety, I could probably also redirect the war. Yeah, we could go in a little depth. Alright, now we can redirect this war. Who should we go for? Actually, we could direct it towards the Kingdom of England. That's probably good. Less than 100 days until the start of the war. Curses. Alright, Great Holy War for Sweden it is. We just got out of debt and we're going to get into more debt again. Get back here and fight. Oh no, that's too much. Retreat! Oh boy, that's way too much people. Yep, that's just instant loss. Well, we can send our snow units to help with that tyranny revolt instead. There we go. I just have to get out of depth once more. Oh, we can set our heir to whoever we want. Who's a good one? Oh, thanks for the lurk, Tipper. I've never actually been to Estonia, so I wouldn't know about them much. Yeah, also not quite as detailed as kind of skill trees. Yeah, this is kind of very different, I would have to say. Yeah. So how it works is that you gain a set amount of experience per month while you're focusing on that specific lifestyle category. But it can be increased with traits with depending on your education. Like this is the third tier education, so it gives me 30% extra. And I have the genius trait, which gives me another 30% extra. So it gives me 60% extra experience from the base of 25. So I get 40 a month. And since intrigue experience, and you get a perk every 1000 experience, so just from the monthly experience alone, I need 25 months. So like 25 months? Yeah, 25 months to just a little over 2 years to get a perk. But also like regular lifestyle events such as like pop-up normally also can get me intrigue. Either if I do good enough, I can get entire perks. If I don't, then I can just get a decent amount of experience. And there's also stuff like the witch covens, where if I host this grand rite, then And then one of the random participants can help me unlock, can instruct me in a certain lifestyle, instantly giving me a perk in that tree. It's a little random, but always useful. Sure, let's take Serve the Crown. Not enough good marriage candidates here are there. And most of them are just my vassals. Let's start using my hooks and then start demanding conversions from everyone. It's probably going to cause a lot of chaos. Like this one. I can gain 50 experience either way, but I can either get a hook on someone or get a hook on someone, I guess. I guess this one specifically uses my intrigue challenge. Intrigue, because right here it says intrigue challenge. And this one is just a fixed chance. I'll take the one that uses my high intrigue. And I will use that hook to have a better chance of you converting. That good enough. When did Finland get to Iceland? Huh. That's very odd. Yeah, another Liberty faction. Let's do some more abductions. Oh no. Mercia with some other guys are trying to take out my religious leader. That won't do. That won't do at all. Time to raise another army. Charge! Ah, so much stuff. And just murder his older brother. Dang it! Curse you, medieval life expectancy rates. And there we go. Looks like Bohemia is actually a pretty strong kingdom. Too bad they are only limited to house seniority. How much members do they have in their house? 160 members. Yeah, if we try to go on a murdering spree, then this might take a very long time to go through all that. Oh, and there's a war. There's a lot of wars here. Huh. When was this part of my realm? I don't recognize it. More abductions. Another good thing about this mass seduction and usurping their blood strategy means that you get more renown, since every living member who's a more notable ruler gives your dynasty more renown, and that renown can be spent on more legacies from here. There's a lot to unlock, so if you do stuff like that from the start of the game, then you can start building up a lot of renown. Thankfully, the next DLC will have methods to increase your renown through different methods. One such method is by giving your family members land, which can be a lot. If you've seen how much I conquer and just give lands en masse. Sure, I'll join in your Defender War. And I need to remember I need to keep building buildings. There. Just latch onto that guy's army and just go. Just go nuts. Oh, right, I still haven't found a spouse for my son. Whoops. Sure, let's have an alliance with Lotharingia. We're gonna let them go in a bit anyway. Oh dear. Oh, we can take another one. Let's take making a killing. Oh, and there goes that war. And I should probably take this time to raise actually good siege weapons, like bombards. And kidnapped. More murders, more intrigue, more schemes, more witchcraft. Alright, I need another physician, since the last one died. Convenient. Sweden can go independent. Just go nuts.
in mid-2020.
Oops. I did not mean to have the video open. Scheme's been discovered. Nope, just need more bribes. There she goes. And now he's instilled into the kingdom of Frisia. And he's marrying into my dynasty as well. Perfect. Oh no, I'm on death's doorstep. Well, I am 77 years old, according to what's it? According to medieval life expectancy, I am way over the age of expected death. Because that's how that works. About to die in 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay, maybe a little longer. Who does I have as my heir anyway? Oh yeah, he's pretty decent. Well, you don't need to scheme to kill me. I'm just about to croak over and die any minute. Yep, there you go. Emperor Hokni of Rum soul has finally been cast to hell at 78 years of age. He drank himself to death. A man of unparalleled prowess, he finally found an opponent he could not overpower. Emperor Ingjaldr ascends to the throne, a formidable duelist. Many expect him to excel in tournaments and personal combat alike. Ruled for 69 years and was in 17 wars. What's my lineage looking like anyway? Started from Eric III, from King Emond, to Eirikir, to Grimer, to Volki, to Rikulfr, to Hallstein, and to Hogni. Now I have to keep discontent vassals happy. With the passing of my father, Emperor Hokni, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and smile coldly. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. Long live the Emperor. Ooh, he has a diplomacy lifestyle. I can commission an epic. Spare no expense. It is a family history, so be generous. Alright, what's causing me a lot of ruckus here? Ah, a Liberty faction. Dang it, and I'm out of siblings to use for alliances. And we've almost researched everything in the innovations list. Yay! Oh no, I am being seduced. As I push aside the sheets to lay down, I find a little scroll resting on my bolster. Someone has entered my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unroll the thick parchment. My graceful stag, lord of my heart, I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. We will see each other soon. Until then, dream of me, my love. Eternally yours, Sig. Oh, you flatter me, my lady. A lot of your family story is not very plausible, such as the part with the magical sword. On the other hand, who's to say what the past was like? If you're already doing embellishments, why not take it as far as we can? It is important that we tell a good story, after all, so you can choose to get more renown or get more learning experience by being honest. Nah, let's just tell a good story. It's time for you to recognize the ancient and inalienable rights of your vassals, accept the demands of the Liberty faction. Fine. My scribes have taken a number of liberties in my family epic in regards to warfare and battles. It makes for dramatic scenes, but I worry my brother has been offended as he furrows his brow at a particular scene. I am almost relieved when he finally shares his thoughts. It's all nonsense, but this part with the magical sword has given me some ideas. Whatever inspiration can be found, we should use it. It'll give us storied innovations modifier to give our armies extra advantage in battles, or martial lifestyle experience for me by having my brother explain it to me in detail. I'll take the experience. I might not use it right now, but I might get it later. My scribes have completed my family epic, and what a glorious poem they have composed. It has high drama, moral quandaries, and tense duels. Everything my family has been forged from is in there. Even the part with the magical sword, seemingly so far-fetched, has become a touching moment outlining the destiny of my house. This might be the greatest poem ever written. It's no Arthurian legend, but it'll do. No, I already set up for Kingdom of Croatia to be inherited. Speaking of which, I should probably find him a good... There you go. And just murder this guy. Bon appetit, Ladislav. Nope. Didn't work that time. More buildings. Darn, didn't work. Well, at least he's about to die. Oh, dang it. Denmark became a part of Holy Roman Empire. And now they are warring to revolt. Okay, Holy Roman Empire, you do you. Oh hey, my dynasty got installed by my faction to band again. Call upon you to honor our alliance and join me in the peasant uprising. Okay, but it feels like you already beat the peasant uprising since you're 100%. Do you really even need me at that point? No, you do not. Jeez, what happened in France? And Castile. Okay, so inherited, and it was... So this guy inherited, but he died... Oh, okay. Bubonic Plague happened. That's what. And with no one else to go to, it went to the closest relative, I guess. which I guess is him? How is he related to this one? Maybe it's through me. Yeah, maybe. Well, go France then. I can scarce remember what my life was like before Sig declared a love for me. I am flattered, but also overwhelmed by her attentions. I find myself longing for some peace and quiet. Yet I cannot help but worry. Would I be throwing away my only prospect of true love? That cannot be right. Can it? Sure, let's go with it. Never let me out of your sight again. And now I have committed adultery. Nope, we need to focus back on skullduggery if we want to start kidnapping heirs again. What happens now? The right to rule Rome belongs to Jarl Vagan of Aegean Islands by divine right. And we have gathered the support required to make it so. Accept this pact peacefully or we will make you do so by force. Ugh. I mean, if I do, then I think I'm going to lose because they're also gonna take the kingdom and the counties that I own. I will not be threatened. Well, let's see how long this revolt lasts. Meanwhile, let's just construct more buildings. Let's build more castles, actually, while we have the money for it. And of course, if we could kill the claimant holder before this war ends, that'd be great. Get back here and fight, cowards! Oh, okay, that's too much fight. Okay, let's try this again. Charge! For what now? Croatian Catholic uprising. Why must my vassals be so powerful? Why? Hey, stop fighting back. Stop fighting back and let me murder you. Ugh, now I am overwhelmed with stress. Right, let's charge there again. Blah blah blah, some random adultery somewhere. Aha! Now we can start making some headway into the war progress. Maybe we can also start trying to find secrets to blackmail our rebelling vassals with. Oh, look at that. That's the one blackmail material. And he left war because I blackmailed him too. can't run forever. The game goes as far east as here, to the edge of China, or the edge of where China's supposed to be. Right on the edges of Tibet and Mongolia. Yeah, because we're mostly playing in the west, so you wouldn't see that much. I did have one game where I started all the way in Delhi and moved westwards into all the way through here-ish. So that was an interesting change of pace. I also had another game where I started all the way in the corner of right over here in this corner, and it just took over a majority of the steps. Right all the way through Khazaria. That's another game I should do sometime. But that's mostly map painting instead of other stuff. Which one are you talking about? Tabernud. Ah, here. Yeah, that's mostly because it really depends, because like a lot of these realms, like a lot of these cultures base their realms upon their names. Like the classic would be like the Abbasids, who would be the Arabian Empire, but they draw their realm name from their dynasty name, just like these guys, the Menkays and the Tabanuds. Normally, this realm would be called Khakassia. Is that a real? I have no idea which one that is. Let's see. Yeah, Republic of Khakassia. It's an actual place. But yeah, a good chunk of these names you see on here are probably not what they actually are. Like this one is supposed to be the Kingdom of Bihar, and this, no, okay, no, this one's actually real. This duchy is Upsuner Hollow. Pretty sure that's not actually a duchy. Yeah, but there are other historical stuff too. Well, like the Sultanate of Rum. And the Hishamites are supposed to be Sultanate of Egypt. There's also stuff like Andalusia, Valencia, the Sultanate of Badajoz. And there's some weird ones that you can only access via specific decisions, like the Kingdom of Trinakria. Which actually you can actually get, even though it's not readily apparent. Yeah, but long story short, no, Tabunud is not actually a name. It's just renamed because of their culture. But yes, there are a lot of historical names that they've drawn up. What are they all doing on these islands? They're just not moving at all. Oh, and I'm being called to a great holy war. Who are we fighting? Whatever's left of Sweden. I mean, that's a thing, yes. Or we could redirect the war to Kingdom of England, like we want to. Ugh, Valkyr's too far away for me to interact with. Well, we would have to change that. Preferably in 13 months. I don't suppose you guys would be open to a white piece, would you? Right, white piece has been called. Lotharingia became independent because we couldn't actually reach it anyhow. Holy Roman Empire is getting busy, reclaiming their past glory. We can claim this county. We can just quickly go conquer that county and then be within diplomatic range of our religious leader. Charge! Wow, Jan's Vikings actually grew to a large size. Hopefully they'll be useful in the next Holy War. Just assault fort. There we go, Valkyr. Yeah, some musics are good, but we honestly could use a little more variance because then you start hearing the same music over and over. Instead of the Kingdom of Sweden, I suggest we award the Kingdom of England instead. Yeah. And 7 days before the Crusade for the Great Holy War for England starts. I don't think we can finish that war. I don't think we can finish that war in a reasonable amount of time. I think we can call that a day. We didn't do too much, but we did usurp some of the kingdoms with our own dynasty. We actually caused some of it to collapse and explode. That's fine. Holy Roman Empire is getting big again. We did reclaim Sweden, but we did reclaim Sweden for our dynasty, which is where we first started at the beginning of the game. See? Right here. This is our guy we started with, Eric III the Heathen. It just all comes full circle. So next time, hopefully, we're going to help out in the Great Holy War for England, and then the game ends at 1453, so we have 92 more years, less than a century to go. Let's see if we can get anything more interesting done in that time next time. Thank you for coming by, and have a nice night.